Courtney, and I'm back with just a really quick video. I wanted to do my makeup video today, but it just didn't happen. We went to the flea market, and then we came home, and I fell asleep for about an hour, which I hate doing that, because then I'm just in a grouchy mood the rest of the day. And then we had to go get patients from her grandma's house, and then we came back, and my brother came over and had dinner, and he just left, and it's like 9:30. My eye is getting irritated, so I wanted to hurry up and do this video and get this makeup the hell off. So, hopefully when I wake up tomorrow it's not too bad. This happens when either mascara gets in my eyes or like old, eyeshadow. And I'm guessing that it was, where's it at? I'm guessing that it's this Alamar, eyeshadow palette. I love this shadow palette though. I don't want to get rid of it. I don't know though, because I use this color. I use these two colors. Well, these three actually. These three right here all the time. So I don't even know that it was this. Oh, and I used that gold just the other day. So I don't think it's that, honestly. I might have just got some old mascara in my eye or something. Because my eyeliner, the new You Can Be eyeliner doesn't do it to me. So I don't know. Something. But anyways, so I want to show you guys a few little things that we got at the flea market today. Autumn found all kinds of shit. Well, we didn't even have to buy all of it. Every time we go to the flea market, she gets so much stuff given to her. People just think she's cute, so they're like, she can take a toy, she can pick something, and so she ends up with like 40 toys every time. But I had a little story to tell. So Mike surprised me today with something that I've been wanting for a really long time. For like the last 2 years, we've been going up there. Well, we've been going up there a lot longer than 2 years, but for the last 2 summers, this particular thing I really wanted, but I never wanted to spend the money on it, so I never did. But today, he surprised me with this. This is a blanket, a Regal Comfort Fox Fur Luxury Blanket, queen-sized. Fox Fur Luxury Blanket is 100% polyester, machine wash, cold-like, using delicate cycle, and, okay. So, yeah, Sugar Skull, wow, okay. MSRP is $100. I didn't realize that. So, actually, it's not that bad what they were charging for it. But, yeah, so, it's really nice. I'm excited to open it, but I didn't want to take it out until, I showed you guys. Yeah, so he went over and he was like, how much do you want for the blanket? And we had asked before, and I think they were asking like $50 for him before. Well, he asked another time, and they're like $40. Or no, they wanted $40 the first time. Then he asked another time, and they said $30. And I was like, we don't really have $30, you know. And then this time he asked, and he was like, 25. And Mike's like, what about 20? I'll give you 20. And he's like, I can't really do that. And then I picked up, by the way, I have a video of Autumn unboxing this toy. I'll upload it to my other channel if you guys want to see it. I'm going to start doing like her little unboxings and stuff on my other channel. So if you guys want to see the more like family related stuff, just let me know. If anybody's interested in seeing that video, just comment, and I will put the link down in my comments, under your comments specifically, so that you can find that channel. But yeah, so there was this little toy that Autumn, well, it was like, it's a YouTuber family, came out with like these surprise toys. And she wanted one, and I was like, well, how much are these? And he was like, $5. And I was like, oh, okay, well. I was like, do you want this? And he's like, I'll tell you what. He's like, I'll give you both for $25. And we're like, okay, hell yeah. So we got this, once again, this, and Autumn's little toy, and I looked it up online. It was like $12 or $13 for $5. Both brand new, obviously. And, so we get done there, and we're walking around, and we're like, well, we didn't get Patience anything, so, because she was up at her grandma's house. We're like, well, we got gotta find her something. So we find her something, and I'm going to show you guys that here in a second. So we find her something, and we're standing there buying it, and Mike, right before we got ready to go, was like, don't forget your blankets sitting there. And I had like 3 or 4 other bags. We got some stuff. So yeah, I picked up all my bags, and I walk away. Well, there's these people, what's West Virginia Crystal Chasers, I think is what they're called. I'm gonna have to find them on Facebook or Twitter or something. West Virginia Crystal Hunters or Chasers. West Virginia Crystal Chasers is what they're called. And we were walking by, and we stopped and was looking because we love rocks. And they're like, hey, do you want a bag? Do you want to fill your bag up with some crystals? And I was like, and they were like, oh, you don't have to pay for it. We just want to, share our crystals with the kids. And I was like, oh, that's really sweet. So we sat our stuff down right beside their table, and she picked out some crystals, which was cool because I picked some out that I thought Patience would like too, to go with her other thing that we got her. And so we gave him a tip or whatever because it was really nice. So she was like, she got my purse and she got $2 bills, and she's like, Mom, I'm gonna give them this money. And I was like, okay, go ahead. And the guy was like, oh, no, that's okay. You don't have to pay for it. We said you could have it for free. And she's like, no, here. And he was like, are you sure? Thank you. He's like, we'll put this in our tip jar. And so we walked off. We go to the next place, and we're, and we make it all the way up to the end of the aisle. When I realized that I'm no longer holding this. So obviously you see that I got it back, but I realized I'm no longer holding it. And my heart just drops into my stomach. I was freaking out, dude. And so I went back to every single place that we had stopped at, asked each person, and I was like, somebody had to have picked it up when I was back there picking those crystals. Somebody had to have seen it laying there and knew it was somebody's shit unattended and picked it up, because I had 2 people ask about it. And both times I had to be like, oh, no, that's mine. We already bought it. It's not for sale. You can get one over there, but this one's mine. So I thought somebody maybe just picked it up. Not even like, well, it would have had to have been intentionally. But, so I asked the crystal people, I was like, did you see my blanket? I was like, it's, a sugar skull blanket. And it freaked me out because she was like, oh yeah, last time I saw you have it. She's like, I didn't see it here, but last time I saw you have it was when you walked up that way. And, so I thought that I had to have had it if she saw me with it. And I was like, fuck. So I went to every place that I had been, and everybody said no, that they hadn't seen it. So I was like, well, let's go find Daddy. That's what we've got to find Daddy before we start freaking out and, acting like somebody stole it. So we go, and we finally find Mike, and he's got my blanket. I was so embarrassed. I had to go back and tell each person, I'm like, my husband had it. I'm sorry. Like, I feel so stupid right now because I thought somebody stole my damn blanket. Mike's like, why would anybody want to steal that blanket? There he is like, whoa. I'm sure that blanket didn't mean any, it's not that special. And I said, well, it's special to me because you bought it for me. And he's like, yeah, but I mean to other people, it's special to you because it was a gift. But, ouch. But to somebody else, why would they want to do that? And I was like, I know, but I just didn't know what else to think, But I got my blanket. So, but I was very freaking out there for a minute. So, anyways, I'm going to show you guys what we got for Patience today. What? Oh, punch me in the face and I'll kick you in the balls. I said, punch me in the face and I'll kick you in the balls. Well, no shit. But I wouldn't kick you in the balls unless you really punched me in the face, so. Yeah, I did one time. So, this is what Patience got today. Huh? I'm showing my blanket that you got me today. Now that the kids are settled down. So this one's, I'm going to have to like hammer the bottom of it down, or not hammer it because I don't want to break it, but I'm going to have to see how that's like pulled down a little bit. But it's not a big deal. But I don't want it to fall off of here and break. So I like how they did these like little pieces of wood underneath of them. I think that's really neat. So there's the blue one. We got this one. And we got her this one, the black one. And I didn't know which one to get her. Well, I was going to get her the blue one because that's her favorite color. And not only that, but this one was starting to melt because it was in like direct sunlight. And this one doesn't have a little thing on the bottom. I'm surprised it didn't have a... But yeah, so I was going to do the blue one. And Mike's like, well, let's just get her both of them. She can put one on each side because she wanted to do like a little YouTuber background set up for her online schooling so that, you know, her class can see her cool emo goth girl aesthetic, which I get it because I'm the same way. I like, I'm 30 and I still like having that, you know, cool aesthetic of like occult, witchy, gothy looking shit. Even though I'm a rainbow witch goth. That's what I am. Because, like, I love bright colors. There. Finally. Ooh. I just caught a fly in midair, by the way. Because I'm